name is what? My name is
Haylee Little.
Hi. My name is my name is what? My name is
Haylee Little.
Hi. My name is what? Excuse me. My name is
Haylee Little.
Can I have the attention of the class for 1 second?
Hi, my name's Haylee Little. I go to HK High School. I'm from California. I just moved here 2 years ago, and my family's names are Kyle, Joanne, Lauren, and Hannah. We just moved from Orange County, and the
Color.
blue.
Dog.
Cat.
Walmart.
Ugly.
Hot Topic.
Gross.
Brad Pitt.
Ew.
iPhone.
I don't want one.
Natalie.
Ah! Crazy.
Nacho.
Gross.
Toilet.
Smelly.
Plunger.
Plumber.
Chewed gum stuck on sidewalk.
Sticky.
LP.
Awesome.
Aerosmith.
My mom just went there.
Britney Spears.
Disgusting.
The Mall.
Fun. This is my life. Wait, what did I say?
Here's where I was at.
Yeah, here's where I was at. I'm thinking about so many other things. Here's where I was at. This is a picture of how far I've come. Oh, I just remembering it. If you met me today, you would have known I was like a year ago. If you met me today, you wouldn't believe what I was like a year ago. Things got really bad, like when I'd argue with my parents. One time I just got so like upset with them just about school and them thinking I was sleeping too much or not being normal or that I needed to go to like therapy or whatever, and it was just really hard to deal with that for me at that time with what I was going through. And so I just started yelling and screaming and like throwing myself everywhere, but this one time it got really bad that I just like fell on the floor and like knocked everything off the table, and my parents were screaming at me. They're so mad that I was just crazy that night, and I just can't believe that I did some of the things I did, like throwing things at them or just screaming in their faces, cursing at them, whatever I did that night. I just wish I could just erase that from my mind. Grades were terrible. Everything that I was taking that year, that course, was, I just failed. I just gave up on even trying, even paying attention in school. I wouldn't go to the teachers for help. I wouldn't ask my friends for help or my parents. I'd just give up, tell them I didn't have homework, everything to try to get out of it. And that resulted in my 9th grade freshman year being horrible, and D's, C's, F's, B's, some maybe. And that year was just like the worst year for me for grades. It got so bad that I was grounded from anything and everything. My friends were able to go to concerts and hang out all the time, and I had to sit at home with no computer, no phone, no nothing, just homework and my family, and that was probably one of the hardest things ever, and that got me to do things that I wish I never did. There's this one time when my dad was making me get on the bus that morning, and as badly as I didn't want to, he dragged me out to the bus. I remember I was in my bathroom trying to like get my flat iron to start and stuff, and I was still in my pajama bottoms. I had a sweatshirt on from what I slept in, and I hadn't even like brushed my teeth, put makeup on, nothing, but he forced me down the stairs, out the door, and onto the bus. Yeah, my dad saw all of my friends put me on the bus. It was horrible.
You know, there was definitely a period, and I don't even know when. It was more of, it's all basically a blur. But there were definitely times, I wanted to kill her. Yeah, you could say that. I basically was checking out some hitmen just to be done with it and get it over with.
It definitely was not worth it. Everything I went through was nothing what I wish that I had ever hoped to be later on in life, and I'm glad that I never went back to that. Last year is probably like the worst year that I've had in my life of my relationship with God, and I pray that I will never get to that point again. One of the main things that kept me coming back to God was music, definitely. Most of the music I was listening to was depressing, or just like plain stupid, like rap and all that crap that you put into your mind. And a lot of people say, you know, the beat's good, I only like the beat, not the words, but that's definitely not true. You're definitely listening to the words, not only the beat. And another thing that I didn't have was like the computer, talking to all my friends that were bringing me down, and all the influences I had in my life I couldn't talk to because I got my phone and my computer taken away, and that was definitely a big thing that kept me like growing in the Lord.
I think the message, Haylee, you know I love you, and you're my girl, and I'm so proud of the growth we've seen in you over the past few months, honey. I just want to encourage you to keep going, keep your face in the Bible. Gosh, the Lord has got an unbelievable plan for your life. I have no doubt about that, because of the things we've seen in the past few months, and I love you. Keep going.